The psychology of a moron. What happens when you give absolute power to someone designed to be stupid? In the world of Portal 2, intelligence is everything. But what happens when the least intelligent being in the facility suddenly gains total control? Today, we are analyzing Wheatley, the so-called moron core, and breaking down the psychology behind his rise and fall. Was he always incompetent, or did power reveal something deeper? Wheatley is an intelligence-dampening sphere originally created to inhibit the intelligence of GLaDOS. His purpose was to make her less capable of complex thought and therefore reduce her murderous tendencies. However, Wheatley ultimately failed at this task and was removed from her chassis. He was reassigned to monitor the human subjects inside the relaxation chambers at Aperture Science. As the facility continued to decay, Wheatley became desperate to escape. He attempted to use the humans in stasis as a way out. However, due to the actions of Doug Ratman in Portal 2, LabRat, all available power was redirected to one test subject, Chell. This left Wheatley with only one real opportunity to escape, and that was by working with her. As Wheatley and Chell move through the test chambers, they eventually locate a portal device. In an attempt to stop GLaDOS, Wheatley tries to guess her password by entering every possible 4-digit combination, starting with AAA. While this shows effort, it also highlights his lack of strategic thinking. Throughout their journey, Wheatley constantly comes up with plans, but without Chell to carry them out, those plans would have gone nowhere. When Chell places Wheatley into GLaDOS's chassis, everything changes. Overwhelmed by power, Wheatley begins taking credit for Chell's achievements. At first he attempts to send her away in an escape pod, but after being provoked by GLaDOS, his insecurity turns into anger. He knocks both Chell and GLaDOS into the lower levels of Aperture and fully embraces his authority. Once in control, Wheatley begins to feel what GLaDOS described as the itch, a compulsive drive to test. The engineers built this urge into the system. Wheatley claims he can resist it, but he quickly becomes consumed by it. In an attempt to prove his intelligence, he creates a strange hybrid between a turret and a weighted cube. Instead of solving problems, his decisions push the facility closer to destruction. As Chell returns, she witnesses the consequences of Wheatley's leadership. Reactors begin to fail and warnings like fission core self-destruct imminent echo throughout the collapsing facility. Wheatley's need to appear intelligent and capable only accelerates the chaos. In the end, Wheatley is removed from control and launched into space. Without power, he expresses regret and fear. This sudden shift suggests that Wheatley was not purely evil. Instead, the absolute control over Aperture amplified his insecurity and desperation for validation. Power did not create his flaws, it magnified them. Wheatley is not just a moron. He is a character study of insecurity combined with unchecked authority. His downfall shows what can happen when someone unprepared for power is suddenly given complete control. This has been a video by yours truly, Wheatley. Source: Half-Life Wiki.